hunt down fully adult rhinos are uncommon, even when a pride of lions is around. While elephants have been known to see rhinos as competition, rhinos normally keep to themselves, and they will only attack if they or their offspring are threatened. When a lone male lion tries to get some shut-eye close to a couple of huge rhino bulls, he finds out he's not welcome and scampers off as soon as the rhinos mock charge him. The standoff between two rhinos and a pride of hungry lions doesn't go as planned for the big cats, as the rhinos stand their ground and defy the felines, until the lions decide not to take a chance. Another huge rhino shows a pride of lions what he's made of when he challenges the felines and runs along their side in the open field, without a worry in the world. 7. Porcupine versus lion. These lions come across a porcupine and quickly learn that playing with one can result in a very messy situation. They have a good idea of what will occur, so they don't press too hard, but the temptation is sometimes too great, and they still try to snatch it, resulting in quills getting stuck in their paws and mouths. They have a good idea of what will occur. This porcupine comes across a pride of lions in the middle of the night. The lions are inquisitive, but not overly aggressive towards the porcupine as they examine it in search of a vulnerable spot. The number of participants in the pride increases, but the outcome does not change. The lions make the decision to move on and not bother the porcupine any further. 6. Hippo versus lion. While they may just look like big, goofy pigs, hippos kill more humans a year than lions. Lions usually make a habit of respecting their territorial boundaries. Despite weighing over 3,000 pounds, these enormous mammals can reach top speeds of 35 miles per hour. Despite that, a lack of food sometimes leads lions to attack hippos, though this requires coordination on the part of a pride of lions. The hippo in this video is dehydrated and dying of thirst, so he stands firm, even with the lions there. A hippo can hold his ground if he needs to, and he forces the lions to allow him to drink, and finally gets his much-needed drink of water. Hippos are dangerous animals, even for lions, but it doesn't mean that a pride of lions will back down when it spots a hippo. This hippo is a fighter, and he has the battle scars to prove it, but it looks like he's had enough, and just wants to find recluse in the water. When he has a temper tantrum and yells out his frustration at the lions, the felines think he's nuts, and just watch him without moving, while the hippo enjoys a nice swim. When a lion ventures into an area of the river that's part of a hippo bull's territory, the enraged hippo wastes no time in asserting his dominance and charges the lion, forcing the feline to look elsewhere to quench his thirst. 5. Lion versus mongoose. In this video, these lion cubs are being trained to hunt as the entire squad chases a small mongoose. If the adults don't intervene and give the mongoose a fighting chance to escape, by letting the cubs take care of this, the mongoose may have a chance of finagling his way out of this mess, because the cubs are inexperienced, clumsy, and easily startled. However, if one of the adults weakens the mongoose to make it easier for the cubs, it will be over sooner than later. A curious lion almost has his nose chewed off by this feisty mongoose. Of course, these lions could kill the mongoose with one whack from their paws, but they're young and impressionable, so the mongoose has a chance of escaping, especially if he can find a hole somewhere in the ground. This lion appears to be on the verge of swallowing this mongoose, but it lets go for some reason. The mongoose stands there, terrified of the lion, but for some reason, the lion does not finish it off. A second and third lion arrive to see what's going on, and they both wonder why this lion is wasting its time on such insignificant prey. Meanwhile, the mongoose has taken refuge in his den, which is out of reach for the cats. The enormous cats dig to see if they can get it out, but he's too deep for them to reach. Four. Lions versus lion. In this video, a powerful male lion attacks a lioness and mangles the feline to death. Males outweigh females by 100 pounds or more, so this battle is a no match. The lion attacked the female because she trespassed into his territory while he was feeding on a buffalo carcass. I guess interrupting a male lion while he's having his dinner is not a good idea. In this video, two male lions fight over a zebra carcass, while one female tries to finish her meal. The males eventually settle down and take their place at the table, just like any two civilized lions would do. These male lions battle it out for the right at hunting a herd of buffaloes. I guess this is training camp. And the lions that come out alive will have the right to face the mighty buffaloes, which isn't going to be a picnic. 3. Honey badger versus lion. No animal is as brave and crazy as the honey badger, and even though this honey badger is no match for these lions, he still challenges them. Except this time, one lion doesn't waste any time and kills the badger within seconds. This male lion makes a charge at a honey badger, but the honey badger gives the lion a difficult time. This badger is not going to put up with the cat's nonsense under any circumstances. It makes it clear to the lion that its presence is not wanted and orders it to leave, unless the lion wants to band together and work as a team. After giving it some thought, the lion makes the decision to join the badger. There are 2 honey badgers pitted against a pride of lions in this video. It would be an understatement to say that the badgers have no chance of winning, but when it comes to badgers, you never know what to expect. The badgers put up a fight against the lions, which causes the lions to run away. It stands to reason that the honey badger's manic behavior confounds the young lion cubs that make up a significant portion of this pride. They must be scratching their heads, wondering why their mothers didn't tell them about these bizarre animals before they went on the hunt. 2. Dog versus lion. The dog in this video should be running for his life when he meets a full-grown lioness, but instead, the dog is the aggressor. If the lioness really wanted to, she could transform the dog into a delectable beef ragout, but she is cautious and hesitant as the dog mock charges her a few times. And that's not all. This lioness is not alone, and yet the dog sticks around and stands his ground. Watch as this hobbling dog challenges 2 large lions, including a large male. The lions are so taken aback by this dog's daring attitude, they just don't know what to do. The male lion stares at the female, wondering if this dog is for real. Check out where this dog is going. It even leaps at the lion. This dog is nuts. If this lion loses his patience, it will gobble the dog in one gulp. A lioness stands her ground against an angry pack of wild dogs, protecting their den. She didn't run away or leave her cub, but stood there and protected herself and the little guy. It turns out that this lioness has been on her own for 8 years and has raised other single male cubs like this before in this area. Other guides in the park have seen her go through bigger battles than this against other lions and hyenas. She has a reputation for being incredibly strong and fearless against any threat. That's probably why the wild dogs didn't attack again. 1. Lion versus cheetah. A cheetah caught a gazelle in this video, and the commotion was heard by a lioness a few meters away. The lioness arrived and attacked the cheetah, stealing the gazelle carcass away from the slender feline. A brave cheetah mom risks her life in this video, as she tries to lure an angry and hungry male lion away from her den, where her cubs are hidden. The cheetah is faster than the lion, so it can run and easily lead the lion away from the den, where the cubs are safe. This cheetah mom's strategy is to make the lioness chase her, so she keeps the large feline away from her cubs, which she succeeds in doing marvelously. And when the lioness doesn't leave, the Mara Rangers intervene and scare the lioness away. It's always fun to see the underdog triumph and successfully escape death. But that limping dog looked more like a circus act than anything else. Which one was your favorite? Why don't